Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Batliner. Today's story is called In November by Cynthia Rylant. And before I start reading, I want you to think in your head, what month is November? What month? Is it the first month, the 8th month? What month is November? Yeah, it's our 11th month. All right, what season is in November? What season is it? Yeah, some of you may want to say it's winter, but really November is the fall. So if we can look at our pictures there, we have some characters that are running through the leaves. We have leaves falling off the tree. We have been very lucky with our fall because we've so far, except for Halloween, we've had a very nice fall. So here is the cover of the book. You will notice that a long time ago, in 2002, 2003, it was nominated for one of the best books in Indiana. So they think this is a really good book. This is the title page, and it is Cynthia Rylant is honoring her mother, so the book is for her mother. Jill Kastner is our illustrator, and she is honoring Leah and Mac. If you think for a second, we've not talked about it for a very long time, but what is an illustrator? What does an illustrator do? Yeah, an illustrator is the one that draws the pictures. So take a look at the pictures and see if Jill is a pretty good artist. In November, the earth is growing quiet. It's making its bed, a winter bed for flowers and small creatures. The bed is white and silent, and much life can hide beneath its blanket. What is the bed that is white? What is that bed? What is that bed that is white? Yeah, it's the snow, isn't it? Yeah. Hand up if you like the snow. I don't know about putting my hand up because I do like it, but I only like it for like a week or something. In November, the trees are standing all sticks and bones without their leaves. How lovely they are, spreading their arms like dancers. They know it's time to be still. So think about fall. Are there a lot of activities with animals and trees and flowers in the fall? No, there really isn't, because everyone's getting ready for winter when it's pretty quiet out in nature. When you go home today, I want you to look at the trees in your neighborhood, and I want you to see if the trees in your neighborhood look like this, or if they still have some leaves on them. In November, some birds move away and some birds stay. The air is full of goodbyes and well wishes. The birds who are leaving look very serious. No silly spring chirping now. They have long journeys and must watch where they are going. So boys and girls, some birds fly away to warmer climates. Anybody know what that word is? It's a big, long word. Starts with an M. Yeah, it's called migration. And so what they do is they migrate or they move to a different part of the world. Sometimes it could be Florida. Sometimes it's Mexico. Sometimes maybe it's Alabama or Texas. So they go different places where the weather's warm. But sometimes little birds like these, they stay in our area. All right. So winter is pretty hard for animals that stay Because think about it. Is there a lot of food that they could find? Not a lot of food. Anybody know what that bird is? Oh, good. It's a cardinal. It's one of my favorites. The staying birds are serious too, for cold lies ahead. Hard times, all berries will be treasures. So, boys and girls, why is it hard times? Yeah, it's hard times because they're not going to be able to find a lot of food. In November, animals sleep more. The air is chilly and they shiver. Can you shiver right now? Yeah, when it's cold and the air is chilly, you kind of like shake. Which do you like better, cows or horses? Raise your left hand if you like cows. Raise your right hand if you like horses. I think I'm going to have my right hand raised because horses I like better than cows, even though I do like cows. What are those things? Yeah, they're cats. What are they doing? Yeah, they're all bundled together. Why do you think they're all together like that? Yeah, good. It keeps them warm. Cats pile up in the corners of barns. Mice pile up under logs. Bees pile up deep in deep earthy holes. So look at those bees there. It took me a long time on this illustration to actually see that it was a bee. And then here are all the mice. Does anybody know what it means when some animal sleeps all winter where they don't wake up? Like a good example of that is a bear. Like a bear may go to sleep now and he won't wake up and come out of his cave until the springtime. What is that called? Starts with an H. Yeah, good. Hibernation. So it looks like they're hibernating there. And dogs lie before the fire. Yeah, my dogs like to cuddle up on the couch, or they like to lay in front of where I have a fire going. In November, the smell of food is different. It's an orange smell, a squash and pumpkin smell. It tastes like cinnamon and can fill up a house in the morning, can pull everyone from bed in a fog. Food is better in November than any other time of the year. So yeah, usually in the spring and summer, we do not have pumpkins and squash and cinnamon. But a lot of times in November, around the holidays, we make pumpkin pies and cherry pies. We have squash that we eat. Yeah, so during the fall, it really is a lot of smells in your house. In November, people are good to each other. They carry pies to each other's homes and talk by crackling wood stoves, sipping mellow cider. Should we only be good to each other in November? No, we should be good to each other every day. What holiday is it that we get together with our family in November? Yeah, right. It's Thanksgiving. Yeah, at Thanksgiving we share a lot of food. They travel very far on a special November day just to share a meal with another and to give thanks for their many blessings, for the food on their tables and the babies in their arms. What holiday is that they're celebrating? Yeah, good. They're celebrating Thanksgiving. And then once they eat and visit, then they get ready to go home. And then they travel back home. And there they go. In November at winter's gate, the stars are brittle. The sun is a sometime friend, and the world has tucked her children in with a kiss on their heads till spring. Yeah, so boys and girls, think about it for a second. On Thanksgiving, do you stay home and people come and visit you, or do you go someplace else? Yeah, I usually go someplace else. I go to my sister-in-law's house, and she's the one that makes all the meal for our Thanksgiving. All right, so why do we celebrate Thanksgiving? Why do we celebrate it? Yeah, we celebrate it to give thanks. Thanks for all of our wonderful things. So, depending on when you're listening to this, Thanksgiving is coming up pretty soon. So, I want you from now until Thanksgiving to really make sure that you are telling people thank you for the great things that they do for you. Now, we don't only have to do that on Thanksgiving, but during this month, it's always nice to say it especially more because it is Thanksgiving and we're giving thanks to all the great things that we have. Okay, I'll check you the next time.